I'm so excited to show you guys today how to create custom up and down arrows for your KPI cards. This solution is great if your organization has specific icons they use for branding. I imported this data from Kaggle. It's basically Netflix catalog. We'll mainly be looking at the title and date added columns. I also created a date table using Calendar Auto, one-to-many relationship between them. I'm going to use the date table for the year slicer. Now I want to see just how fast Netflix's library is growing every year. I created a KPI that's going to count the number of Netflix titles, and one for percent change that's going to show the difference in growth from this year compared to last year. So if we have 2018 selected on our slicer, then it's going to compare 2018 to 2017. Okay, I'm just going to rename it to compared to last year. And you can see Netflix has actually slowed down on the amount of titles they've been adding each year. Let's add our arrows so it makes it even more apparent to the end user. I'm going to create my arrows in PowerPoint, but you can literally use Canva, Photoshop, whatever you're comfortable with, or if your designer has already created icons, then you can just skip this step, but we're going to create some PNG files. The coolest thing here is you can literally create whatever you want, whatever color you want. Something to be wary about is the pixelation. Just make sure that if you want to show your image 5x5 pixels on your Power BI report, you should save the image as 5x5 pixels or larger. Right click, save as picture. I'm just renaming it as up arrow and I'll click save. I'm just going to swivel it around and then call it down arrow and save that one as well somewhere on my drive, wherever you want. Then I'm actually going to create a blank picture and I'm just going to remove the fill and the outline. I'm going to use this one for the cases where there's blank data and I don't want to show any arrow. Go to Google and type in base64 converter. I'm using this base64 Guru one and I'm clicking image to base64. I'm going to click choose file and select the up arrow.png file, open, encode image to base64. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Jenny, what the heck is this crazy gibberish? If you want to know more about base64, I recommend checking out the Wikipedia definition, article, whatever. It's cool, I promise. Okay, so we're going to go back to our Power BI report and create a new measure. We're going to call it up arrow equals, and then you're going to add in this fun little piece of code. We have to tell Power BI how to decode the gibberish somehow. Then I'm going to copy and paste and finish up the quotation marks on my measure. And click enter and change the data category to image URL. And I'm going to repeat the process for the down arrow. Now I'm going to create another measure and call this one arrow and say if percent change is greater than 0, then show the up arrow, and if percent change is less than 0, show the down arrow, otherwise show the blank image. Then I'm going to click the 3 dots on the visualizations pane, get more visuals, and choose Image Pro by Cloud Scope. Make sure you're choosing the certified visual, click add. So this is a Power BI custom visual that we're adding. Click on the cloud scope and click on the arrow measure, and yay, you can see our arrow. It's so cute, and I'm gonna move it around and put it wherever I want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it, and see you in the next one.